AWOL shit.
Dope boy magic. Yeah. Yo, what's going on, guys? Jason Walker here, and today I have a pretty crazy story time, not gonna lie. It was around the time when I just got to New Mexico and, started moving into my new school and stuff. So this story was like about 2 years ago, and I just wanted to share it because I thought this was fucking crazy. But anyways, before we do actually get into the story, like and subscribe, and, just turn on those notifications. And anyways, let's just get straight into this. Like I said, in this story time, it was about like 2 years ago, so it wasn't really that long ago. But it was still a story time, you know what I mean? So it was a fresh, brand new day, and it felt like a normal day. I just moved into my new house. I was, settled in. I was pretty happy with my life right now. I was pretty happy, but, I didn't have a girlfriend or anything. And at this time, me being in New Mexico, there were actual girls that liked me. And I never experienced that in Texas, which was really, really weird. But anyways, it was a new day going into this new school that I've never been in. And to be honest, I didn't really like this school. It was just, it wasn't as good as my old school that I used to go to. But, I still knew a couple of people that were at this school because I used to go to like an elementary school with these people. So there was this one girl that I really liked in my science class. It was kind of like how the girl was in my last story time where she kissed me, but we never got in a relationship, and she got in a relationship with someone else. But, I already talked about that story time. But this is a different type of girl that's in the same class. And this girl, let's just call her Ava. And Ava, I thought she was a pretty cute girl. I started to get a crush on Ava. And Ava, I think she's, like, at that time, she really, was looking for someone too. So I asked her out. Like, probably, oh, this isn't good. But I probably asked her like 2 weeks right after I got into that class, and I barely even knew her. So that was wrong. But anyways, it was the day before Christmas break, and I asked her out on that day, and she said yes. So after that, for lunch, we went outside and we cuddled, and we were kind of making out a little bit. And after school, we went to this park that was like, I remember posting it on my YouTube channel, but she was the reason why that video went down later in the video. So we go to this park and we were laying on the grass. It was like what, 30 degrees outside. It was freezing, but we didn't really care. We wanted to cuddle. We had our jackets, and it was kind of fun. So we made out for probably about an hour, and then she had to go home. And at that time, I was just like, oh man, I hope that we can at least hang out during, Christmas break and like probably see each other's New Year's. But that didn't really happen. So we texted every single day, how normal couples are. So during Christmas break, I bought her a couple of presents for Christmas and New Year's. And I was, kind of excited. I was excited to give it to her. But New Year's Eve, I get a text from her mom. And like, I knew it was her mom because she put it in the text. And she said, hey, Jason, I know that you and my daughter are dating. I don't want to, make you feel sad or anything, but her friends recently died. I feel like she doesn't need a relationship right now. And I feel like y'all should just break up right now. And in my head, like, I thought of two things. One, this is her just trying to break us up. And then the second one, I actually thought it was real, and I went with the second one. So I was like, oh my God, I am so sorry. And her mom said, yeah, I don't think she needs a relationship right now. I think that she just needs some space. Just try to be friends with her. And in that time, I was like, okay, yeah, I understand completely. After those text messages, I just started bawling because, that was the first probably true girlfriend, even though it was like probably 2 weeks. It really wasn't anything. Like, I was being retarded at that time. But I felt bad. I wanted her to, get some space. And then a couple of days later, I text her saying, hey, are you okay? Blah, 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 blah. And then she's like, yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. And then I'm like, yeah, no problem. Then a couple of days later, I texted her friend because I had her friend added on, Snapchat, because she was part of this friend group. And, I was kind of part of it. Not really. I was mostly in it because of her. So I asked her friend being like, hey, do you think that me and her would get back together? And in this time, I was like, I'm not trying to rush her. I don't want to rush her. Like, I want her to get as much time as possible. I don't even care if I have to wait like a year, but I still want to be with her. So I text her friend being like, hey, I understand why she's sad. I'm just wondering, do you think me and her will ever get back together? Because I was, wondering, would we ever get back together? So I get a text from her friend saying, she doesn't like you. Stop texting her. And I'm just so confused. Like, I didn't even think of it. I was just like, okay, I'll stop texting her. So I stopped texting her and we go back to school. I wanted to try to find her and try to make sure she's okay, try to give her a hug and be like, hey, it's okay, you'll make it through it. But I couldn't find her at all. So lunchtime comes around and I was gonna go sit with my friends. We usually sit in the library and we hang out and play Uno. So I go into the library and I see my friends playing Uno and I wanted to go play with them. So I sat on a chair and I said, hey, what's up? My friend goes, hey, your ex and this other girl went into the back holding hands. And I go, wait, what the fuck? And he says, yeah, go into the back. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go see. So I had to act, not suspicious at all. So I looked like I was going to go get a book. And then I looked a little bit to the right where they were sitting and I saw them making out. And at that time, I was like, oh my fucking God. She broke up with me to be with this other girl. That just fucked me up. I was like, that's fucked up. So I go back to sitting with my friends and playing Uno and they go, wait, what the fuck happened? And I go, they were making out in the corner. And they go, no fucking way. I'm like, yeah, way. And they go, bro, I'm so sorry about that. I'm like, no, it's fine. Hoes be hoes. And they're like, yeah, you're right. After that, I was just, I was like destroyed, but not that much because it was only 2 weeks. And the presents that I did buy her, yeah, I decided to eat the candy cane and burn the pictures that I printed of me and her. But yeah, moral of the story, just don't date someone that in 2 weeks. That's not really a healthy relationship. And also don't go for girls that are hoes. I'm just saying. But anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. Hopefully y'all did enjoy this video. If you did, like and subscribe and comment down below what you want to see next. Either another story time or a My Strange Addiction or a extreme cheatscape. I think the next video might either be a new vlog or a cheapskate video. I'm not too sure, but hopefully y'all did enjoy this video and I'll see you guys in the next video.